Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into the Hooper Evelyn Center in Cookeville, Tennessee for this District 7 AAA semifinal night here at the Hoop, as Livingston Academy's girls suffered a tough loss back in the first game back at 4 o'clock, the 4 o'clock tip, as it was White County winning 54-50 over Livingston Academy in that opening game. Then the second game, it was White County beating who did they beat? White County knocked out Cumberland County's boys in the second round. So the White County girls and boys are both moving to the championship game tomorrow night. Now, in a game just wrapped up, it was Upperman in the girls semifinals beating Cumberland County 51-42 to move into the championship game against White County tomorrow. So Livingston will take on Cumberland County tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock right here at the Hooper Evelyn Center. But now we're getting ready for our final semifinal matchup of the night, with the Livingston Academy Wildcats taking on the Panthers of Stone Memorial High School, as Livingston got the overtime win down in Baxter on Wednesday night, beating Upperman to advance into this semifinal of the district and assure themselves of a game again tomorrow and a game next Saturday in the opening round of the region tournament for these Livingston Academy Wildcats. The Lady Wildcats already know they'll be on the road next Friday in the region tournament, and a big upset has taken place over in District 8 AAA. The number one team in the state almost all year, Page, the number one girls team in the state, got beat tonight by Lincoln County. Lincoln County won 51-49 to knock Page into a road trip coming over here to District 7 AAA. So that is setting up the table for all of the District 7 AAA teams to have a chance, a good chance, to win in the opening round of the region and to possibly move that semifinals back here to Cookeville. Livingston Academy's boys, they're coached by Jimmy Miller. They're 14-13 on the season, finished 6-6 in District 7 AAA in the regular season. They were the number 5 seed in the district. The Stone Memorial Panthers, they are coached by Neil Capps. They finished 16-9 on the season. They went 9-3 in District 7 AAA. They are the number 1 seed in this district tournament. They haven't played since they last played against Livingston in a game that Stone won by 5 up in Crossville on the final night of the regular season a week ago tonight, actually, last Friday. Livingston won up in Livingston early in the year by 2 over Stone Memorial. So these two teams have split in the 2021-2022 race. And now a big one here tonight, a win tonight. You've got the region opening round at home. You lose tonight, you have to go on the road. You win tonight, you play in the championship game tomorrow. You lose tonight, you play in the consolation game tomorrow. So a lot on the line here tonight for both these basketball teams as they get ready to tip it off here. Glad you're joining us on our YouTube channel. If you enjoy our YouTube channel, you can also find our webpage now at overtonevents.com. Just go to overtonevents.com. You can see all the games that we have done, or they will be added very shortly. We've got some up there already. The page just went up today, so we're going to be adding games as we go along, and be sure to join us there. And we want to say thank you to our sponsors for making it possible to broadcast these tournament games to you, especially Wascon Incorporated. Wascon making the payment of the broadcast fees by the TSSAA to be able to carry these games. And be sure to say thank you to Wascon and go to their webpage. Maybe post on there that you appreciate them helping us out, being able to do these games here on our YouTube channel and on our Overton Events webpage here in this postseason. Starting tonight for Livingston, they will go with Hayden Ledbetter. Well, let's just kind of catch Stone Memorial here as we go. Number 3, Matthew Bilbrey gained the start. Also number 4, Blake Holt gained the start for the Panthers. Number 12, Dylan Whittenberg. Should be a Wattenbarger up there somewhere. Also number 14, Cade Capps. And we didn't get the 5th starter. We'll catch them when they come out. It's going to be number 22. That is Connor Bowman, the starting 5 for Stone Memorial, dressed in the road white. Livingston, we said they're going with Hayden Ledbetter. Also Brody Coffey, Wyatt Hargis, Isaac Story, and Nick Schote for the Wildcats dressed in the blue. Lead official steps in. We're ready to get this one underway. Well, they made up a lot of time as it's only 5 minutes past the projected start time. Tap going to be controlled by Livingston. Story with it to bring it front court for the Wildcats. Story working the ball right side now to Coffey. Coffey up top, Hargis. Hargis will hand off to Story. Story going to drive. Story gets inside. Left-hand layup. Good. And he is fouled. Isaac Story has a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play as he's going to draw the foul from Blake Holt. Holt will pick up his first foul of the game, coming pretty quickly with only 15 seconds gone in the first quarter. Free throw by Story is good. Isaac completes the old-fashioned three-point play and puts Livingston in front 3-0. Quickly in the front court with it is Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive. Bilbrey kicks it left side now to Caps. Caps spins in the paint. Right wing they go to Holt. Holt back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey left wing now to Whittenburg, and Whittenburg makes the move, and on the drive, a hand check going to be called on Livingston. Foul going to go on the Wildcats. Picking it up is going to be Hayden Ledbetter. Ledbetter will pick up his first foul of the game against the Wildcats, coming only 31 seconds into the first quarter. Up top with it, they'll take the three on the far side now. Is knocking that one down is Cade Caps off the assist from Dylan Whittenburg, and the three-pointer ties the game at 3 apiece here in Cookeville. Coffey up top, Ledbetter against the Stone Memorial man-to-man. Ledbetter picks up the dribble, left side Hargis. 4-out offense by the Wildcats with Schote working on the low block. They go down low to Schote. Got a height advantage on Whittenburg. Drops it off now to Story. Story right side Coffey. Coffey spins against the double team. Got it knocked away, got it back. Back out top to Ledbetter. Ledbetter left side now to Hargis. White will take the three. That's off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose on the floor as they'll dive after it, and tying it up is going to be Story and Bowman, and the arrow is going to give it to Stone Memorial. Panthers to play it in the backcourt. Is stepping out to throw in will be Whittenburg. Whittenburg to play it in to Holt. Holt now to bring the ball front court for the Panthers. Livingston man-to-man. Left side they go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will drive. His floater in the lane, banking good. Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey has his first two. 5 straight by Stone. Moves them in front by 2, 5-3. Ledbetter to Story. Story on the left wing. Will dribble, works around the defender up top. They lob it down low to Schote, posting up. Schote, fall away in the lane from 10 is no good. Rebound taken away by Bilbrey, wanting to run. Bilbrey drops it off left side Holt. Holt will skip it right wing now to Caps. Caps dribbles up top with the left hand. Caps will take the deep three on the far side. That's no good. Rebound Story with a chance to run. Story quickly in the front court. Story all the way to the rim. Shot blocked away, but a foul going to be called on Stone, and picking it up, I believe, will be number 14, Cade Caps. No, it's going to go on number 12. That is Dylan Whittenburg picking up his first, team's second, and Isaac Story to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw by Story is good. Isaac made the biggest shot of his career so far on Wednesday night when he hit the three-pointer at the end of regulation to tie it at Upperman and send the game into overtime, where the Wildcats got the win. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Whittenburg. Whittenburg now to Holt. Holt will give it back to Whittenburg. Right wing they go to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will drive on this motion offense. Bilbrey tried to drop it off inside to Bowman. A little too fancy that time and bounces it out of bounds. Turnover by Stone will give it back to Livingston Academy. Ledbetter now to Story to bring it front court in a 5-4 Stone lead with 5:40 to play in the first quarter. Hargis stepping outside. Hands off now to Story. Story around the Schote screen. Now works it back with the left-hand dribble. Hands off Hargis. Hargis to the right elbow. On the ring, Ledbetter. His deep three is no good. Rebound taken away by Holt. His pass stolen by Story. Layup good. Isaac Story. Story with all 6 of Livingston's points. Move the Wildcats in front, 6-5 now. Holt going to drive, gets inside, leans in, jumper's no good. Rebound taken away back by Bowman. His follow is no good. Rebound to Schote. Schote with the outlet now to Hargis. Hargis pulls up from 16 on the right side. Jumper's no good. Rebound tapped around by Ledbetter, but taken away by Whittenburg. Whittenburg now will give it up to Holt on the right side. Holt almost walked with it. Now to Caps. Caps at the half-court circle will cross it over. Caps quickly in the paint. Right side they go. Whittenburg, his three in the air is good. Dylan Whittenburg knocks down his first three. And Stone moves in front by 2 again, 8-6. Story into the front court now for the Wildcats. Left side they go to Hargis. Hargis to the free throw line. To Coffee. Brody's three in the air is no good. Story taps the rebound, but Holt will get to it. Holt wanting to run for the Panthers. Right side Bilbrey. Three in transition off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken away by Whittenburg. To Holt. His right corner three is good. Blake Holt. And Livingston wants the timeout. Wildcats will take a 30 with 4:17 to play in the first quarter. And Stone Memorial leading by a score of 11-6 as they have already made 3 3-point field goals in this first quarter. Three threes by Stone Memorial have given them a 5-point lead, 11-6 over Livingston Academy here in this first quarter. Wildcats have only seen Isaac Story break into the scoring column in this first quarter. And it will be Livingston to play the ball in on the end line with Story stepping out to throw in. And the winner of this one gets White County in the championship tomorrow night at 8:30. Loser gets Cumberland County in the consolation at 5:30 tomorrow afternoon. Story keeps it, goes left side now to Ledbetter, pulls up on the left baseline, jumper's good from the short corner for Hayden Ledbetter on the left side. Aiden Coffey is checked in, replacing Wyatt Hargis for the Wildcats out of that timeout. Caps spins in the paint, jumper in front, rolling, no good. Rebound tap by Schote. Story will come up with it. Story out battling a new player in there for Stone. Story, right corner Brody Coffey inside to Schote. Little left-hand jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound tapped around, taken away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey quickly in the front court. Goes to Caps. Caps, left corner number 15. That is Preston Mayberry that checked in. Mayberry on the left wing. Mayberry will drive, gets in the lane. Little floater in front's good. Preston Mayberry, as they've also got a new player out there, number 32 checking in. That is Brady Lane out there for the Panthers. Story left side to Ledbetter. Ledbetter up top now, Brody Coffey. Right wing, Aiden Coffey. Aiden back to Brody up top. Brody right side, Story. Story fakes the three. Hands off now, Aiden Coffey. Down low, Schote. Schote, little up and under move, gets to the rim. Driving layup, no good. But a hold going to be called on Lane. And Lane will pick up his first foul. Team's third here in the first half, but every foul has put Livingston on the free throw line so far. And this will put Nick Schote on the line for the Wildcats to shoot two with 2:53 to play in the first quarter. Free throw by Schote is good. Nick has his first point of the game. He'll step back up there for the Wildcats. Three seniors on this roster for Livingston Academy. Schote, Aiden Coffey, and Ledbetter. Second free throw by Nick, no good. Rebound taken away by Whittenburg. Whittenburg now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Caps on the left side. Caps back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey at the half-court circle, holding the basketball there. Swings it right side to Mayberry. Mayberry in the corner, Lane. Lane, high post, they go to Whittenburg. Back to Mayberry. Mayberry on the right wing, looking to set the offense against this man-to-man by Livingston. Up top, Bilbrey. Patient offense by Stone, leading 13-9 as we approach 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Mayberry back up top to Bilbrey. Bilbrey gets an open look inside. His jumper's no good. Ledbetter outleaps Mayberry to get the rebound. Outlet Aiden Coffey. Right side Story. Story going to drive. Story gets to the rim. Driving layup, no good. But he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the Panthers will put Story back on the free throw line. It's going to be Cade Caps picking up his first. Story to the line, shooting two for the Wildcats. Story going there, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. This one's on the way, rattles and drops. Held on the front of the rim just a second, then dropped through for Isaac's 7th point of the night. Cuts the lead down to 3 and a chance to cut it to 2. Second free throw from Story, good again. Story makes them both. He's got 8 now of the 11 for Livingston Academy. Bilbrey in the front court. Bilbrey working. Right side now to Caps. Up top, Whittenburg. Right back to Caps. Caps dribbles inside the arc. Caps, long pass in the corner to Bilbrey left side. His three is good. Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey has his first three. 4 players have made a 3-point field goal in this first quarter for Stone, and they lead it 16-11. Ledbetter goes left corner now, Brody Coffey. Coffey down low, Schote. Schote double team, turns to his right. Jumper's no good, but he's going to be pushed and fouled by Lane. And Lane will pick up his second. Well, they're picking up some early fouls, or Stone Memorial. This will put Nick Schote back on the line to shoot 2. Schote. Free throw on the way by Nick is short, no good. He'll have another opportunity. Coming back in for Stone is number 22. That is Bowman checking back in. Checking in for the first time is number 20. That second free throw by Schote is good. We don't have a 20 on the roster that we were given. Let's see if we can find that. As it will be Bilbrey bringing the ball front court. Bilbrey works it across the timeline. Nope, no 20 on there. Right side, Wittenberg's 3 is no good. Excuse me, that was not Wittenberg, that was Caps. Rebound knocked around. Bilbrey will get to it, will save it inside. And a hold going to be called on Livingston. I said we don't have a 20, so I apologize. We can't give the name to that individual, but Isaac Story is going to foul 20. And Isaac will pick up his first foul. Second foul in the first half against Livingston, as it will be Mayberry playing the ball into Caps. Caps looking to drive, pulls up a step inside the free throw line and knocks it down. Cade Caps has 5. Stone extends the lead to 6 now at 18-12. Story to Brody Coffey on the right wing. Brody against this 2-3 zone now by Stone. Dangerous skip against Aiden Coffey. Left wing Story. Story up top, Aiden Coffey. Right wing Brody Coffey. Brody back now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter back to Brody Coffey. Trying to find the gaps in this 2-3 zone. Back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter will drive. Little floater inside, no good. Schote will tap it to himself, and trying to save it, he'll throw it to Wittenberg. Now in the front court, Mayberry pulls up on the right side. His 2 is no good. Long rebound, kicks to Story with a chance to run. Story quickly in the front court, spins inside, driving layup, good. Isaac Story. Oh, the spin move by Isaac to the 10. Lays it up and in and cuts the lead to 4 at 18-14. Down low, wide open though, is Stone Memorial's number 22, Connor Bowman, for the layup to end the first quarter. So it's been a fun one so far. At the end of one, it's Stone Memorial 20, Livingston Academy 14. Stone Memorial hot from three-point range in the first quarter, making 4 3-point field goals in the quarter. Livingston staying in it by attacking the rim. Stone Memorial has been called for 5 fouls. All of those fouls have been shooting fouls. That tells you that Livingston being very aggressive offensively, getting to the rim and drawing fouls, and that is keeping them in the ball game right now, as 6 of their 14 coming from the free throw line. Schote in the front court for Livingston. Schote puts it on the floor. They double team. Up top, Story. Story hands off now, Ledbetter. NBA 3 by Hayden is no good. Schote will tap the rebound to himself. Tried to go inside to Aiden Coffey. Couldn't make the catch. Wide Hargis. Going to check back in for Livingston. Easton Goodpasture coming in for the first time, as Schote and Ledbetter are going to sit down. Stone to play the ball in on the end line, as they'll play it into Bilbrey back in there. Bilbrey will bring it front court, working across the timeline, just underway with the second quarter here in Cookeville at Tennessee Tech. Bilbrey right side to Mayberry. Mayberry on the baseline, cut off there by Hargis. Up top, Bilbrey. Left wing they go Wittenberg. Wittenberg back to Bilbrey. Quickly inside Bowman. Bowman will fake, will drive, gets underneath, and walk. No, they're going to call a push on Easton Goodpasture. Thought they had a walk inside, but they got the push on Goodpasture with the body. He'll pick up his first, team's third here in the first half, so Stone to play it in on the end line. Right corner they go. Now up top to Bowman. Bowman in the corner to Wittenberg. Wittenberg to Mayberry. Mayberry now swings it left side, Bilbrey. Bilbrey will drive, goes down low to Bowman. Bowman right corner, Wittenberg. His three is no good. Rebound taken away by Brody Coffey. Stone went for the steal, didn't get it. Numbers if Livingston hurries. Story will drive. Story gets to the rim. Layup good. Isaac Story. That's why I talked about putting the pressure on. Story does just that and lays it up and in for his 12th point of the game. Mayberry, left side, Bilbrey. 6.5 to play in the half with Stone leading 20-16. Bowman inside, drops it down low for the jumper on the baseline, which is good by that number 20, who we don't have a name for, and it will be Story bringing the ball front court. Story goes right side, Coffey. Brody now to Aiden Coffey. Aiden back to Brody. Up top, Hargis. Hargis looks to drive. Back to Brody Coffey. Brody, right wing now to Aiden Coffey. Aiden in the corner now to Hargis. Hargis with the left-hand dribble. Spins to his right. Fall away inside. Good. Wide Hargis. Tough move on the fadeaway by Hargis to cut the lead back to 4. Mayberry bumped by Goodpasture. Late whistle. Correct call. Easton got him with the body pretty good and will pick up his second personal foul. Team foul number 4 against Livingston as Nick Schote and Hayden Ledbetter come back in. Goodpasture and Aiden Coffey going to leave. Stone will get Holt back in and also Caps back in. Lob it left wing, Wittenberg. Wittenberg up top, Caps. Deep three out top is no good. Offensive rebound, Holt though for Stone. Second chance. Back to Caps. 22-18 Livingston girls game earlier in the semifinals. It was White County defeating Livingston 54-50 in the girls semifinal. Caps will swing it to Holt. Holt up top, Wittenberg. Wittenberg looks to drive. Back to Holt. Holt will take that deep three. It's no good. Rebound Ledbetter, and he's going to be fouled by Stone. Team foul number 6, so no free throws. I thought we might get through the half with every foul being a free throw shooting foul, but they do not, as that is team foul number 6. The next one by Stone will put Livingston on the line. Ledbetter goes inbounds to Coffey. Coffey back to Ledbetter to bring it front court. Ledbetter works it out top against the Stone man-to-man again. Inside Schote, but it's knocked away by Bowman, but it goes right to Hargis. Hargis now to Story. Story between the circles. Story double teamed, has it knocked away, and they're going to call a travel on Story. Yeah, he did pick it up. Stone forced it, and the turnover will give it right back to the Panthers. Inbounds goes to Holt to bring it front court. Holt across the timeline with 5 minutes to play in the first half. Holt asking for a screen. Steps around the Bowman screen with the right-hand dribble. Can't get away from Brody Coffey, though. Now he'll use that screen again. Ball inside, knocked away, and saved by Schote to Ledbetter. Ledbetter didn't see Brody Coffey ahead of everybody as there was a lot of action going on there on that offensive end. Ledbetter in the front court will cross to the left hand. Ledbetter will drive. His floater is no good, trying to draw a foul. Didn't get one and lost it out of bounds. Turnover by Livingston will give it right back to Stone as they'll play it in, leading by 4, as we said. Stone won at home by 5. Livingston won at home by 2. So both games in the season series has been very close with these two teams. Holt in the front court. Holt goes right side now to Wittenberg. Wittenberg up top, Caps. Caps looks to drive, double team. Caps left side, Holt. Holt dribbling between the circles. Holt now will drive with the right hand, whips a pass inside. Driving layup underneath is no good. Schote with the rebound. Schote now to Brody Coffey. I don't know if it bothers you all as much as it does me that I don't know who number 20 is. Ledbetter on the right side, just holding the basketball on his hip. Now to Brody Coffey. Brody tries to work his way inside on Caps. We'll back it back out to Schote, who steps outside. Now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter in this little motion dribble drive offense by the Wildcats. We'll go to Brody Coffey. Brody now to Hargis. Hargis to Story up top. Story works his way to the wing, hands off Brody Coffey. Brody gets inside, fakes, gets the defender in the air. Jumper's no good, rebound Choate, back up and in, and he is fouled. Nick Choate has a chance to the three-point play. Foul going to go on number 20 again, and that's 2 on him. As Choate with a chance at the three-point play after his first field goal of the night. And a chance to cut this to 1 with 3:35 to play in the second quarter. 20 going to leave. Bilbrey coming back in to replace him. Free throw by Choate is no good. Rebound Whittenburg. Whittenburg now to Holt. Holt will bring it front court. Back to Whittenburg. Whittenburg top of the key. Back to Holt on the right side. Holt dribbling there for the Panthers. Holt in the corner now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Holt. Holt right back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey now doesn't use the screen. He'll drive with the left hand. Gets underneath. Layup good. Matthew Bilbrey. It's a pretty drive using the body to shield the ball from Nick Choate. Laying it up with the left hand high off the glass to extend the lead back to 4 at 24-20. In the ball game for Livingston now is number 20, Daniel Bilbrey checking in. Inside Choate. Choate layup underneath good. Just a size mismatch on that one. Livingston recognized it very quickly and got it to Choate to lay it up and in. Bilbrey, high post they go to Whittenburg. Whittenburg will drive, left hand layup, good by Brian Whittenburg. Excuse me, Dyson Whittenburg, Dylan Whittenburg. It's dark up here where I'm at, folks. Brody Coffey on the left wing. Coffey up top, Bilbrey. Bilbrey works it left side to Brody Coffey. Coffey, left wing now to Hargis, back to Coffey. Coffey looks to drive. In the corner now, Bilbrey. Bilbrey working the ball against this 2-3 again. They went back 2-3 as Stone, I believe. They may be man-to-man, just sagging in to help on Choate. It does look they are man-to-man. Hargis between the circles. Right side they go to Choate. Choate to Coffey cutting inside. Can't get the look inside. Kicks it back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey up top Choate as we move inside. 2 minutes to play first half. Pass down low to Choate on the give and go. Back to Hargis. Hargis back to Ledbetter. Livingston being very patient here. Bilbrey on the left wing. Bilbrey dribbling with the right hand. Works it in the paint. Bilbrey kicks it right corner. Brody Coffey. His three is bouncing no good. Rebound fought for inside. Bowman will get it and will save it to Holt. Holt with the lead to Bilbrey. Bilbrey goes left wing Caps. Deep three by Caps is good. Oh, Caps 3 feet behind the NBA line. Knocks down his second three. He's got 8 now to lead Stone Memorial. Livingston being led by Isaac Story with 12. Lob down low to Choate. Made a good catch. Reverse layup underneath. No good. Rebound fought for and knocked out of bounds by Livingston. It will go back to Stone Memorial. At 3 gives Stone the 7-point lead, 29-22, as Story comes back in, replacing Brody Coffey. Inbounds goes to Holt. Holt now to bring it front court for the Panthers. Holt will work the ball across the timeline, goes right side now to Caps. Caps working on the right wing, steps around the Bowman screen with the left-hand dribble. Caps, go, good backdoor cut, good bounce pass, but a block shot by Isaac Story denies Holt at the rim. Ledbetter left wing Story. Story to drive, right corner to Hargis, 3 ball. That one's rimming, no good. Rebound to Story. Story now to Choate. Choate back to Hargis on the right side. Hargis back to Story. Story now to Ledbetter with 35 seconds to play in the half. Ledbetter dribbling to the right wing. Will hand off Story. Story up top, Bilbrey. Bilbrey left wing, Hargis. Hargis now to Story. Story will take the 3. That's no good. Bilbrey with the offensive rebound. He'll save it to Choate. Choate underneath Story. Layup good. Oh, Nick Choate found him. Story cutting to the open spot. Lays it up and in to cut it back to 5. The front court, Holt driving. Holt, no good. Rebound Choate. Holt made Choate miss on the block. Now Livingston's got to hurry a little bit. Ledbetter will get to the rim. Layup is no good. Bilbrey tries to put it back up at the buzzer. There was contact. No call coming, and we are at halftime. It's been a good one. It's Stone 29, Livingston 24 at the end of the first half. Halftime here in Cookeville with Stone leading Livingston at the half 29-24. Big first half for Isaac Story. Stone has had a big first half shooting the three ball as they have made 5 threes in the first half. Livingston has made 6 of 10 from the free throw line. So that's been kind of the offset. Stone has not gotten to the free throw line. Livingston has not shot a 3-point field goal in the first half of play. And I did find out who number 20 is. They had him number 10 on the roster that I was given. He's actually Jaden Eldridge, wearing number 20 tonight for Stone Memorial. Let's check the scoring for the Panthers in the first half of play. They're being led by Cade Capps. 8 points at halftime for Capps, including 2 3-point field goals. 7 points in the first half for Matthew Bilbrey. He's made a three-pointer. 5 points in the first half for Dylan Wittenberg. He has made a 3-point field goal. 3 points at halftime for Blake Holt on a three-pointer. It is 2 points in the first half for Preston Mayberry. 2 points at halftime for Connor Bowman, and 2 in the first half for Jaden Eldridge. Fouls for Stone Memorial. Brady Lane has 2. Jaden Eldridge has 2 for the Panthers. Scoring for the Wildcats, they're being led by Isaac Story. 14 points in the first half to lead all scorers, as Story had 10 in the first quarter, 4 in the second quarter to give him 14 in the first half. He's 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 6 points at halftime for Nick Schote. He was 2 of 5 from the free throw line. 2 in the first half for Hayden Ledbetter. 2 points at halftime for Wyatt Hargis to give Livingston their total of 24. We said the big story of the night involving girls basketball coming out of the District 8 AA tournament. Lincoln County has beaten the number 1 team in the state. The Page Lady Patriots go down by 2 tonight, 51-49 to Lincoln County. So that means that Page will be on the road, either going to Baxter to play against Upperman or going to Sparta to play against White County. And that also changes where the 2 teams in the consolation round have to go, because you drop the number 1 team, have you go on the road. So that means that the best team that can host over there is a 2 against either a 3 or a 4 in the championship game. So that just really kind of sets the table for a chance for the girls teams to go down there and get a sweep. And District 8 AA, what this is basically made up of, they have done that so many times, so they've got a chance to do that again right here. The girls semifinals saw Livingston fall to White County in the opening game, 54-50. White County beat the Lady Wildcats 54-50. Other girls semifinals, it was Upperman beating Cumberland County 51-42. In the boys semifinal earlier, White County beat Cumberland County by 2 to move into the championship game to play against the winner of this one. The loser of this one will play against Cumberland County tomorrow afternoon at 5:30. The championship game scheduled for 8:30 tomorrow night here at the Hooper Evelyn Center at Tennessee Tech. Livingston on the floor. The basketball will belong to Stone Memorial as they're still huddled around Coach Neil Capps over on the far side. It's going to be Schote, Ledbetter, Hargis, Story, and Brody Coffey for the Wildcats to start the second half. For Stone, as we said, they're still huddled over there. Took a lot of time in the locker room as they didn't get back out here until about a minute on the clock. They tried to shoot a little bit. Now they're taking all the time in the world. They're in the huddle, and the officials are letting them do it. Now they take the floor. It's going to be Wittenberg, Capps, Holt, Bowman, and Bilbrey for Stone. So each team going back with their starting 5 here to begin this second half. Wittenberg to throw the ball in. Goes inbounds to Holt. Holt now will bring the ball across the timeline, working the ball top of the key. Holt dribbles to the right wing. Livingston going to a matchup zone now. They're 2-3. Bilbrey on the left wing. In the corner now to Holt. Holt steps around the Bowman screen with the right-hand dribble. Spins. Kicks it back out Wittenberg. Wittenberg will drive. Gets down low, but Schote cut him off. As he's falling down, he saves it. That's a deep 3 by Capps. It's no good. Rebound Schote one-handed. Schote now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Hargis. Almost didn't see it and almost got out of bounds. Ledbetter out top. Hands off Coffey. Coffey goes right side Story. Story in the corner now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter looks down low to Schote. They're double teaming him, and Wittenberg pushes Nick Schote. Dylan Wittenberg will pick up his second, team's first here in the second half, and Ledbetter to throw in right side on the baseline. Ledbetter to play the ball in for the Wildcats. Goes to Brody Coffey. Coffey, right wing Story. He's spotted for three. That one's bouncing no good. Hargis taps the rebound, but he got the wrist of Caps when he did, and will pick up his first personal foul. White picks up number one with 7:13 to play here in the third quarter, and Stone still leading 29-24. Holt in the front court now for the Panthers. Holt dribbling on the right side, now works his way back to the half-court circle. Holt around the Wittenberg screen. Holt backs it back out to Caps. Caps goes down low to Bowman. Quick release, blocked away. Hargis got the block. Hargis took it out of the air. Hargis now to Story. Story in the front court for the Wildcats. Will cross to the left hand. Up top, Hargis. Hargis will drive. Out top, Coffey. Coffey spins to his right. Jumper in the lane, rattling, no good. Schote will tap the rebound to himself. Then he's going to be held and fouled by Holt. Blake Holt will pick up his second. Team second here in the second half. So Livingston to throw in. Left side on the baseline. Before they do, though, coming back in for Stone Memorial will be Brady Lane. He'll come in replacing Connor Bowman. Ledbetter to throw in. Goes left wing now to Coffey. Coffey to Hargis up top. Hargis, left corner, Ledbetter. Hayden's three is no good. Rebound taken away by Holt. Holt, lead pass up the right side, Wittenberg. Wittenberg will drive. His layup is good, and he is fouled. Story got off balance and will pick up his second personal foul. Dylan Wittenberg taking it strong to the iron. Lays it up for his seventh point. Aiden Coffey going to check back in for the Wildcats. He'll come in replacing Ledbetter. Wittenberg at the free throw line for the first free throw attempt of the game for Stone Memorial with 6:24 to play in the third quarter, and the free throw is no good. Rebound Coffey. Coffey now to Hargis. Brody Coffey with the rebound. Back to Brody up top. Left wing Aiden Coffey. Back to Brody. Brody spins at the left elbow. Can't get free. Kicks it back out to Story. Story dribbles around the Schote screen. Now reverses dribble to the left hand. Fall away in the lane is no good. Rebound Holt for Stone. Holt now to Bilbrey running on the left wing. Bilbrey will drive. Goes right side now for the three by Caps, which is good. Cade Caps knocks down his third three. He's got 11 for the Panthers. And a timeout going to be taken by the Wildcats. They'll take a 30 as Stone's lead has jumped to 10 with 5:47 to play in the third quarter. Again, thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Special thank you to Wascon Incorporated for paying the TSSAA broadcast rights fees to these games to be able to allow us to broadcast these games. We appreciate that. We appreciate all our sponsors as we continue to grow. If you want to be a sponsor, check out our webpage, overandevents.com. And it will let you check out the webpage and see about what you need to do to be a sponsor. If you want to buy the videos that we do, you can buy those on there. It's got the prices and everything, got the way to contact Tyler about all of that. He's the one that takes care of all of those things, so you can get in touch with him through the email or through a message on there. May even be a phone number on there. I'm not really sure. As Livingston, after the timeout, goes inbounds to Story. Down low they go to Hargis. Hargis, double team, fall away on the right baseline's good. Wide, Hargis. Pretty little fall away on that right baseline in the short corner for his fourth point. Caps in the front court. His three is short. Rebound on the floor, though, to Holt. His shot blocked by Schote. Blocked again by Schote. Batted out to Brody Coffey. Brody will have it knocked away, and Holt is going to be called for his third. Blake Holt will pick up number 3 with 5:25 to play in the third. As Holt going to sit down. Coming to replace him will be Preston Mayberry checking back in as Brody Coffey will play the ball in right side on the baseline. Brody goes up top, Story. Story at the half-court circle. Works it right side on the dribble. Story now to Aiden Coffey. Aiden left corner, they go to Schote. Schote back to Hargis on the left wing. Hargis will drive, gets inside, shot in front, good, wide Hargis. Hargis taking it strong to the rim, picks up his 6th point, cuts the lead back to 6 at 34-28. After they had taken their biggest lead, it's back down to 6. Caps dribbling around the lane screen. They'll lob it right corner now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the left-hand dribble drive. Backs it back out now for the Panthers to reset for Stone Memorial. Bilbrey works his way inside. Left-hand layup rolling, no good. Rebound Schote. Now to Hargis wanting to run. Hargis to Brody Coffey. Coffey, little head fake, gets him underneath. Has it knocked away. Coffey got it back. Now we'll go underneath to Aiden Coffey. Aiden's jumper on the right side's good. Aiden Coffey gets his first 2 off the assist from his younger brother Brody. And the lead is cut to 4 after 6 straight now by Livingston Academy. Bilbrey in the front court. Bilbrey goes left side now to Mayberry. Mayberry back to Bilbrey. Right wing, they swing the ball to Wittenberg on the baseline lane. Lane goes inside to Caps posting up. Caps drops it off. A good cut by Mayberry. Got him right at the rim. Lays it up and in. Movement without the basketball. Got Preston Mayberry his 4th point of the game. Brody Coffey, high post Shote, backing Lane down. Got Lane in the air, jumper down low, no good. Rebound Wittenberg, to Caps for Stone Memorial. Caps in the front court as we're halfway through the second quarter. Caps all the way to the rim, layup good. Caps just never saw Livingston stop the basketball, got it all the way to the rim, laid it up and in for his 13th point of the game to lead Stone. Story on the right wing. Story will drive. Double teamed and held and fouled by number 3, Matthew Bilbrey. Bilbrey will pick up his first, team's 4th here in the second half. Lane going to leave. Coming in to replace him will be number 20. That is Jaden Eldridge checking back in. Brody Coffey, lob in the lane to Shote. Shote underneath Brody Coffey stepping inbounds. Back to Aiden. Aiden on the left wing will drive. Out top Story. Boy, Stone does a good job getting hands in the face of the shooters. Story's jumper's no good. Rebound tapped down of bounds by Stone, though. It will stay with Livingston Academy. Wildcats to play it in on the end line with Brody Coffey stepping out to throw in. Coffey goes inbound. Story. Story now to Hargis. Hargis looks to drive. Cut off. Backs it back out. Aiden Coffey. Now to Brody Coffey. Brody spins in the paint. Back to Aiden Coffey. He'll take the 3 on the right side and knock it down. Aiden Coffey tickles the twine for the first 3 of the game for Livingston. Cuts the lead to 5 at 38-33. Bilbrey on the right wing. Up top now to Caps. Caps asking for a screen from Wittenberg. Dribbles around it with the left-hand dribble. Good job, Aiden Coffey staying with him. Shote double teams, knocks it away. But rolls right to Wittenberg underneath Eldridge on a great entry pass by Wittenberg. Eldridge gets free at the rim to lay it up and in for his 4th point. Got to give credit where it's due. That's a perfect entry pass. Coffey up top. Story. His 3 in the air is bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Caps. 40-33. The Stone lead is 7. Right wing Bilbrey. Bilbrey will drive, and as he goes, a foul going to be called on Story. That's his 3rd, but that probably stopped a layup. 2:19 to play in the 3rd. Team foul number 3 against Livingston, as Shote will check back out of the game. Hayden Ledbetter coming in replacing him. Before Ledbetter takes the floor, though, Livingston's going to take a timeout. Wildcats have already used 3. They'll take a full here. They've got a full left and a 30 left with 2:19 to play in the 3rd. It's Stone 40, Livingston Academy 33. (40-33), the Stone lead is 7 with 2:19 to play in the 3rd quarter. Been exciting between these two pretty evenly matched teams, as Mayberry will step out for Stone to throw in. Livingston going 2-3 on the inbounds. Mayberry finds Bilbrey breaking to the right side. Bilbrey up top now to Caps. Caps at the half-court circle. Caps working there as Livingston, after the throw-in, matches up man-to-man. Caps, they look to double team. Caps spins through it. Little scoop layup good by Cade Caps. Caps has 15. The lead back to 9 now at 42-33. Brody Coffey works his way in the paint. Right side to Ledbetter. Up top, Aiden Coffey. Back to Ledbetter. Now to Hargis. Hargis will drive. His floater banking no good. Rim down on him. Rebound taken away by Eldridge, and he has it knocked away, but it goes off the hands of Eldridge as Ledbetter deflects it away off Eldridge, and the basketball going to go to Livingston Academy as they'll play it in on the inline. Right side is stepping out to throw in will be Brody Coffey. Coffey lobs it right corner to Ledbetter. Ledbetter up top now to Coffey. Right side Aiden Coffey. Down low to Story posting up. Story lost it on the move, and it's taken away. Stolen by Caps. Caps in the front court now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey left side, Mayberry. His three is good. Preston Mayberry rattles home a three. Now the officials stopping play. Not sure what that was about. Mayberry gave a little point to the student section. Nothing bad, but they may have said something about it. Inbounds goes to Ledbetter. Got to have a little fun out there. Ledbetter goes right side Story. Story down low. Hargis is pushed and fouled by Eldridge, and he's picked up his third. Jaden Eldridge picks up number 3 with 1:15 to play in the third. Livingston will throw in. Stone on that 3 by Mayberry has taken their biggest lead of the game at 12, 45-33. Inbounds right corner Story. Story with the left-hand drive. Works his way to the baseline. Fall away from 8. Block. Mayberry got the block. Taken out of the air by Bilbrey. Bilbrey goes left side to Whittenberg. In the corner, Mayberry. Mayberry back out to Bilbrey. Up top, Whittenberg. Open look at a 3. Left it short. Rebound, Ledbetter. Ledbetter. Now we'll bring it front court for the Wildcats. Left side, Aiden Coffey. Aiden to Hargis, cutting in the paint. Hargis, pull-up jumper in front is good. Wide Hargis. Hargis, 6 in the quarter. He's got 8 in the game. Mayberry now to Whittenberg. Whittenberg, middle of the pressure to Eldridge. Eldridge going to have it taken away by Brody Coffey. Coffey gets control of it. Now Eldridge diving after it's going to foul him. And Jaden Eldridge has picked up his 4th. So Eldridge has 4. Holt has 3. Whittenberg has 2 for Stone. Livingston gets it back, trying to take this to single digits. They'd love to have it single digits going into the fourth quarter as Holt coming back in, Bowman coming back in, Lane coming back in. Staying out there are Mayberry and Bilbrey. Aiden Coffey on the right wing to Hargis up top. Hargis going to drive. Hargis backs it back out to Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Aiden Coffey. Aiden dribbling with the right hand to Hargis with 20 seconds. Hargis back to Aiden Coffey. Aiden, quick move to the baseline. And as he goes, a push going to be called on Bilbrey, and he'll pick up his 2nd. He picks up number 2 with 17 seconds to play in the third. Team 7th going to put Aiden Coffey on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Aiden going there with 5 points in the game, all here in this third quarter. Coffey steps up there for the Wildcats, dribbling the basketball at the line. Free throws on the way and good. Cuts the lead down to 9 as Caps coming back in. He'll replace Lane. Getting Caps back in on the offensive end because he has had a great game. 15 points for Caps. Second free throw no good. Rebound taken away by Bowman. Bowman now to Caps. Caps back to Bowman. Bowman long pass to Holt in the front court. Holt back up top to Caps with 5 seconds. I don't think they realize it. Caps going to have to keep it. Caps will go right corner now to Bilbrey. He'll get the shot away, and it's no good. I don't think they knew how much time was left, and they didn't get a good look. So we're through 3. It's Stone 45, Livingston Academy 36. Ready to start the fourth quarter here in Cookeville as the basketball will belong to Livingston Academy. Panthers cooling off a little bit in that third quarter. They made 2 threes, but they're up to 7 still, so they're still shooting the ball pretty well. And they still lead it by 9. Livingston with possession. Hargis in the front court. Hargis up top for the Wildcats. Hargis goes left wing now, Aiden Coffey. Aiden going to drive. Aiden gets in the lane. His jumper inside's no good, but a foul going to be called, and I think Bilbrey has just picked up his third. No, it's going to go on Bowman, I believe. Connor Bowman picking up his first, putting Aiden Coffey on the free throw line. Free throws on the way and good. Coffey with his 7th point cuts the lead down to 8 and a chance to make it 7. Aiden steps back up there for the Wildcats. Dribbling the basketball there at the line. Puts this one on the way. Rattles and comes out. Rebound taken away by Bowman. Bowman now to Holt. Holt goes to Mayberry. Mayberry back to Holt against 2-2-1 pressure. Long pass will get to Bilbrey. Bilbrey in the front court, top of the key. He'll cross to the right hand. Back now to Holt. Holt will drive. Pulls up in the lane. Jumper's good. Blake Holt. Tough jumper in the paint. Knocks down his 5th point. Hargis quickly in the front court. Right side jumper rims out. Long rebound on the floor. Holt will come up with it. Holt now will bring it front court for the Panthers. Holt across the timeline. Goes left side now to Mayberry. Mayberry working there with the right hand dribble. Mayberry at the half court circle. Mayberry doesn't use the screen. He'll drive. Gets inside. Drops it off down low. Lane. Lane's layup good. Layup by Brady Lane for his first 2 of the game, as Stones outscored Livingston 4-1 to start the quarter, and they lead it again by 12, 49-37, matching their biggest lead. Story has it knocked away. Ball is loose, rolls right to Brody Coffey. His jumper in front's good. Brody Coffey. Coffey with his first 2. Cuts it back to 10 at 49-39, and Stone's got a player shaken up. That's Mayberry over on the far side. Can't put any weight on his right ankle. And Stone's going to take a 30-second timeout. Timeout taken by the Panthers, mainly for that injury. I'm just trying to see if that would be right. It's 4-3, so it is a 10-point game, 49-39 here in this boys matchup. As it'll be Stone's basketball, but they had to use the timeout with the injured player. Still a lot of time. 6.5 to play in the fourth quarter. 6:31 actually. Just ask the Wildcats, a second can mean a whole lot, as it did in Baxter. Inbounds goes to Holt. Holt in the backcourt. Now to Whittenburg. Whittenburg double teamed at the timeline. Back to Holt to bring it front court. Ball knocked away, but Holt kept the dribble. Holt works it right wing. Now we'll cross over back to the right hand. In the corner they go to Capps. Capps looks to drive. Drops it inside Lane. Lane's layup no good, but he's going to be fouled by Aiden Coffey, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Coffey picks up his first. This will put Brady Lane on the free throw line for the first time for the Panthers. Free throw by Lane is no good. They're 0 of 2 from the free throw line on the game, but Lane will get a second chance. Stepping back up there for the Panthers. Dribbling the basketball there. Lane puts this one on the way, rattles and comes out. Rebound Story. Story quickly in the front court for Livingston. Story lobs it down low to Schote. Schote double team, turns to his left. Schote tries to power his way in. We've got an offensive foul on Schote, putting the elbow in the face of Lane. Schote will pick up the personal. That will be his first. Don't think it was intentional. As he turned, Lane was right there. He's got that protective face gear on, does Brady Lane. And that saved any injury there as Whittenburg with it. Long pass to up court, knocked away by Ledbetter, stolen away by Schote. Capps tried to make the entry. Ledbetter knocked it away. Story pull-up jumper on the right side, no good. Lane with the rebound. Then Lane going to be pushed and fouled by Story. And Story will pick up his fourth. He picks up number 4 with 5:48 to play in the fourth quarter as Bilbrey going to come back in. He'll replace Bowman. It'll be Whittenburg to throw in. So he'll play it in on the end line. Goes inbounds to Bilbrey, right back to Whittenburg. Whittenburg to Holt to bring it to Lane in the middle of the floor. Left side, Caps. His three in the air is no good. Long rebound on the floor. They dive after it, and it goes out of bounds off Stone. Whittenburg trying to control it, couldn't do so. Daniel Bilbrey going to come in for Livingston. He'll replace Story, who'll sit down with the 4 fouls. Bilbrey to play it in right beside Coach Neil Caps, the head coach of Stone Memorial. Aiden Coffey in the front court to Brody Coffey on the left wing. Brody has it knocked away at the free throw line, kept control. Right side, Ledbetter. Ledbetter will drive. Lob down low, Schote. Layup good, Nick Schote. Schote got the inside position to lay it up and in for his first 2. As Lane has it knocked away by Aiden Coffey, then Coffey will hustle to save it off of Whittenburg and get possession for Livingston. Big-time defensive stop by Aiden Coffey as he's falling out of bounds, able to get a hand on it and deflect it off the Panthers and to keep possession. Bilbrey to play the ball in, an 8-point game. Bilbrey goes inbounds, Ledbetter. Ledbetter, left wing, Aiden Coffey. Aiden will drive on Caps back in there. Now to Brody Coffey, right side, Ledbetter, down low, Schote. They double-team Schote, knocked away. Aiden Coffey, his 3 blocked, but Coffey got it back, takes it right to the rim, lays it up and in. Coffey sticking with it. He's got 9. It's down to 6, 49-43. The backcourt with it is Bowman. Bowman now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive, gets all the way to the rim, and a block going to be called on Ledbetter. Rather, that is Aiden Coffey getting the foul. Coffey will pick up his second. This will put Stone on the free throw line. Stepping there is going to be Matthew Bilbrey to shoot 2 this time for the Panthers. Bilbrey stepping up there with 4:42 to play in the fourth, trying to extend this lead back to 8. Free throw by Bilbrey is good. First made free throw of the game for the Panthers. They're now 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Second one coming up. Dribbling the basketball there. Second free throw on the way. That one's good. So Bilbrey makes them both there. Coffey. Now we'll bring it front court. Brody into the front court. Brody going to drive. Gets to the block. His jumper in the lane. Good. Brody Coffey. Little half hook in the lane by Brody Coffey for the 2-point jumper. As he'll knock it down. Now a timeout going to be taken by Stone. Panthers will take it with 4:28 to play in the fourth. It's Stone 51, Livingston Academy 45. Stone to play the ball in after the timeout. Leading by 6. Whittenburg will step out to throw in. Plays it into Bilbrey, right back to Whittenburg. 2-2-1 pressure by the Wildcats. Whittenburg over the top of it to Holt in the front court. Holt now dribbling through traffic. Bilbrey knocked it away, but Holt kept the dribble. Holt now at the half-court stripe. Holt going to drive, knocked away by Aiden Coffey. It's loose, but rolls right to Bowman, and Ledbetter blocks him out of bounds. Hayden Ledbetter swatting that one, but out of bounds. Basketball going to stay with Stone Memorial. Wildcats back to the 2-3 on the throw-in as Holt stepping out to play the ball in. Holt, lob will get to Whittenburg on the left wing. Whittenburg dribbling there against Bilbrey. Schote, rather, Ledbetter knocks it away and out of bounds. Touch last by the Wildcats as Mayberry coming back in, so the injury not a bad one to him. That's good to see as Holt will leave. Bilbrey stepping out to throw in. Bilbrey plays it into Bowman. Bowman now to Caps. Caps at the half-court circle. Goes high post Bowman. Bowman, left wing now to Mayberry. Up top, Bilbrey. Halfway through the fourth quarter with Stone leading 51-45. Caps on the right wing. Caps around the screen by Bowman. Caps cut off there by Schote. Goes back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey steps over the top of that screen. Now two Caps and a travel going to be called. Shuffled the feet with Ledbetter running at him. Turnover gives it back to Livingston. They've got a chance to get this even closer. Could make it a one-possession game with a three. They've made only 1 3, though, in the contest. Brody Coffey up top to Bilbrey. Down low to Schote. Schote's jumper on the left side, no good. Rebound taken away, but then Ledbetter trying to knock it away from Bowman will be called for the foul. Hayden Ledbetter will pick up his second. Team's 8th, so a 1-and-1 here for Stone Memorial. It will be Bowman stepping to the free throw line. Connor Bowman going there for the first time to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll step up there for the Panthers. Trying to add to this 6-point advantage. Free throw by Bowman is good. They missed their first 3. They've now made 3 straight free throws. And a chance to make it 4. Bowman steps back up there for the Panthers. Dribbling there at the free throw line. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Bowman makes them both. They're now 4 of 6 from the free throw line in the quarter and lead again by 8, 53-45. Brody Coffey in the paint will go to Bilbrey. Left wing 3 by Daniel, bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Caps. Caps now to Whittenburg. Whittenburg in the front court. They double team and a hold will be called on Brody Coffey. Brody will pick up the foul. That will be team foul number 9 on Livingston, so still a 1-and-1 here for Dylan Whittenburg. Whittenburg going to the line. Is Bilbrey going to sit down? Isaac Story will come in replacing him. Whittenburg, free throws on the way and good. Rolls around a lot of the rim but falls through. Wyatt Hargis going to come back in. He'll replace Nick Schote. Second free throw coming up here from Whittenburg. Puts this one on the way. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Ledbetter comes up with it for Livingston. Ledbetter now to bring it front court for the Wildcats. 9-point Stone lead. Ledbetter looks to drive, and as he goes, a hand check going to be called on Whittenburg. Dylan Whittenburg will pick up his third. This will put Hayden Ledbetter on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 on team foul number 9 against Stone. Both teams have been called for 9, so every foul after this one, the double bonus. We've got 3:01 to play in the fourth quarter. Ledbetter, free throw at the line is good. Hayden with his third point of the game. He'll shoot another. Ledbetter steps back up there for the Wildcats, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Makes both free throws there. The inbounds goes to Bilbrey. 54-47, the lead is 7. Front court with it, Bowman. Bowman double teamed, able to drop it off to Mayberry. Now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey goes free throw line, Bowman. Bowman dribbles out with the left hand, back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey left side, Mayberry. Mayberry works it back out. Oh, almost drug that pivot foot, but held it there and didn't turn it over. That'd have been the girls' game. He'd have walked twice. Bilbrey with it on the right side. Bilbrey dribbling with the left hand. Bilbrey goes left side now to Bowman. Bowman up top now to Mayberry. Mayberry swings it left side, Whittenburg. Whittenburg now to Caps. We approach 2 minutes to play. Taking the air out of it right here is Stone Memorial. Caps right side, Bilbrey. Bilbrey has it knocked away and it went off his leg. Wyatt Hargis forces the turnover, knocking it away from, I said Bilbrey knocked it away from Mayberry off the leg of Mayberry and out of bounds. Basketball going to go back to Livingston Academy. Ledbetter to play it in for the Wildcats. Trying to get as close as they've been in a while. The closest they've been in the second half has been 6, or in the fourth quarter has been 6. Brody Coffey up top, Hargis. Hargis to Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Coffey. Aiden Coffey going to drive. Spins inside. Jumper's no good. Rebound taken away by Bilbrey, and then he's going to be fouled by Livingston. Couple of players there. Let's see who they've got. It's going to be Aiden Coffey. Aiden will pick up his third. We'll walk to the other end where Matthew Bilbrey will go to the line to shoot 2. Bilbrey stepping up there with 1:49 to play in the fourth quarter and a chance to make it very difficult for Livingston Academy. Bilbrey, first of 2, is good. He's in double figures now with 10. They're being led by Cade Capps with 15. Livingston being led by Isaac Story with 14. No one else in double figures for either team. Second free throw by Bilbrey, good again. Extends the lead to 9 now, 56-47. Story to Brody Coffey. Brody will drive, gets inside. Jumper on the left block, no good. Rebound Capps. Capps now to Whittenburg. Whittenburg will bring it front court, and he's going to be fouled by Ledbetter, and Hayden will pick up his third. This will put Cade Capps on the free throw line to shoot 2. Capps goes there with 1:35 to play in the fourth quarter as he'll step up to the free throw line. This one's on the way, no good. Left it short. They had made 4 out of the last 5 before that miss. Second free throw here by Whittenburg. He's on the way and good this time. Knocks that one down for the Panthers. Jumper on the right baseline by Coffey is good to give Livingston the 2-point bucket as Brody scores his 6th point. 1:25 to play in the fourth. 8-point Stone Memorial lead, 57-49. We'll be back here tomorrow in Cookeville. We'll be on at about 3:55 with the broadcast of the girls' consolation game. The Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy playing against the Lady Jets of Cumberland County. Those two teams have played 2 very good games this season, with Cumberland County winning in Livingston and Livingston winning in Crossville in double overtime. So they have split the season series. Wildcats need a big comeback to avoid going into the consolation game and avoid a road region game coming up next Saturday. Final instructions from Coach Jimmy Miller. It's Neil Capps still with his team huddled around him. Got to say, Coach Capps gets his money's worth out of his timeouts. He'll extend them to 90 seconds sometimes, it seems like. Whittenburg to throw in on the baseline. 2-2-1 pressure by Livingston. Inbounds goes to Bilbrey. Back to Whittenburg. Whittenburg now to Bowman. Bowman going to be held and fouled by Ledbetter, and that's his 4th. Ledbetter picks up number 4 with 1:20 to play here in the fourth quarter, and this will put Connor Bowman back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Bowman's 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the game. Steps up there for the Panthers with a chance to make this a 10-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Free throw by Bowman is good. His 5th point of the game. Stone has only 1 field goal in the fourth quarter. All of their other points coming from the free throw line. Second free throw by Bowman, good again. They scored 15 points in the fourth quarter, 13 of that from the free throw line. Story with it on the right side. Story will drive, pretty move. Little jumper banking good, Isaac Story. Fake left, went right, the defender went left, he got lost. Story banks it in for his 16th point. The front court with it, Whittenburg. Whittenburg double teamed, held and fouled by Hargis. Wide Hargis will pick up his 2nd. 59 seconds to play in the fourth quarter as Whittenburg back to the line to shoot 2. We have him 2 of 5 from the free throw line in the game. This one is good. He's in double figures with 10. Second free throw coming up from Whittenburg. Dribbling the basketball there. Second free toss, that one rolling good again. Made them both there to extend the lead back to 10 at 61-51. Aiden Coffey will drive. Cut off at the free throw line, now to Hargis. Hargis, left side Story. Story has it knocked away and stolen, taken away by Holt. Holt with the outlet to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to back it back out smartly. and he's fouled by Aiden Coffey. Let's see, Aiden and Brody were both there. Let's see who they've got. It's going to go on Brody. Brody Coffey will pick up the foul. That will be his second. This will put Matthew Bilbrey on the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Bilbrey stepping up there where he's 4 of 4 from the line, make it 5 of 5. 12 points in the game for Bilbrey. They didn't get to the free throw line in the first 3 quarters much. Second one by Bilbrey, good again. But they've made a living there in this 4th quarter, and they're going to go on and win it and go in with a 1-2 matchup against White County as Holt going to foul Story and put Story on the free throw line. Blake Holt will pick up his 4th. They're going to end up with 2 players with 4, 1 player with 3, so they did a pretty good job spreading out the fouls. This will put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. 16 points in the game for Story. Free throws on the way and good. 36 seconds to play here in the 4th quarter. Second free throw coming up from Story. Puts this one on the way, rattles and comes out. Rebound Whittenburg. Whittenburg to Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Caps now. Caps got to hurry to Bowman, and Bowman's going to be fouled by Aiden Coffey. Not sure Coach Miller wanted them to foul again, but Coffey does with 27 seconds to play in the 4th. That's his 4th, and this will put Connor Bowman on the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw by Bowman is no good. Daniel Bilbrey coming back in to replace Brody Coffey this last 27 seconds. Bowman to shoot a second free throw. Puts this one on the way. It's no good. Long rebound kicks out to Aiden Coffey. Coffey now to Ledbetter on the left side. Ledbetter will drive. Ledbetter had it knocked free, got it back. Little finger roll inside's good. Hayden Ledbetter for his 6th point of the game. Bowman with it with 12 seconds. And Whittenburg going to be pushed and fouled by Hargis. Hargis will pick up his 3rd. This will put Dylan Whittenburg back on the line to shoot 2 for the Panthers. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20 free throw attempts before this one. That's 21 free throw attempts in the 4th quarter as Whittenburg takes that one. Brody Coffey back in replacing Hargis. Second free throw coming up. This one's on the way. This one's good. So they've shot 22 in the quarter, and they've made 16 out of 22. Aiden Coffey down low to Bilbrey. Bilbrey gets control of it and then tries to go back out to Story. It's rolling in the backcourt, and the game will end right there. Your final score, Stone Memorial 65, Livingston Academy 54. Let's check the final scoring in this one. For Stone, Matthew Bilbrey ends up with a total of 13. 5 in the game for Blake Holt. Let's see, 7-13 in the game for Dylan Whittenburg. 15 scored tonight by Cade Caps. 7 in the game for Preston Mayberry. 6 points in the game for Connor Bowman. 2 points scored tonight by Brady Lane. And 4 in the game for Jaden Eldridge to give them their total of 65. For Livingston, Hayden Ledbetter ended up with 6 points on the night. 6 points scored tonight by Brody Coffey. 8 in the game for Wyatt Hargis. Aiden Coffey ends up with 9 on the night. 8 points scored tonight by Nick Schote. 17 in the game for Isaac Story to lead the Wildcats. Livingston will be in the consolation game tomorrow at 5:30. The boys' consolation begins at 5:30. It will be Livingston Academy and Cumberland County in the boys' consolation here from Tennessee Tech. Join us for the coverage right after the girls' game wraps up. That's set to begin at 4 tomorrow afternoon. So to wrap it up, thank you again to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. For Tyler Maxwell, this is Craig Cantrell saying good night from Tennessee Tech.